Hello everyone, welcome to another recap video. So we're going to go over Friday's price action today and just identify what we're looking at and how you go about trading it. So as you can see on Friday we've got a nice downwards move. If we go to the higher time frame, on this day we had a bearish bias to go down and target the previous day lows over to your left. We're looking to target a weekly opening gap, which is the pink line. You can see we hit this consolidation area and stopped for the rest of the day. That closed the week. So we're just going to go over the London and New York session price action. So we're going to go to the 5 minute and we're going to get the pink box up. So we can just identify the confirmations. So if you're new, quick overview, this is the London opening. This is the pre-London opening, Frankfurt opening, Germany. This is the midnight opening price of New York, which is the MOP, and that's the white line. Then we have the high volume New York session time, which is here in light blue, and that is when you normally get the high impact news being released. That's the same sort of time. And then you've got the New York opening here, New York Stock Exchange, and then this line here is yesterday's New York opening. No, it's this New York opening here from the 16th. So that explains the things on the chart. So first, if you're looking to trade the London session, we focus here. I mainly focus on the 5 minute. You can use your own indicators to validate a reversal or extra confirmations to get into the trade. People use ICT in that, but I'm just going on pure price action and just reading the price. So you'd be looking here for the London opening. Price doesn't really give you much. Retest here. You could have got into a sell trade down, moves down, clears this low, you'd have moved to break even. So this would have been a break even result if you got that retest of the London opening. If we zoom out, what do we have at that level? So I haven't labelled it up, which I should have. You have the previous day low, which is here. So that's a nice key level. The London opening pushes below that. So you would also be looking for a buy. So you might have got into a buy here because you're pushing down with the session opening, taking the previous day low, and then you could have seen that as a buy. You could have got in around here. Your stop loss would have been at the low, which is quite big. And you'd have moved to break even once you hit the New York opening time, because that is the way to manage your trade. Once it hits the key level, you move to break even. So I'm not going to label them up because you don't want to risk too much. So I'm not going to fill the chart with loads of trade attempts. You might have took a few here, and after some time you'd have noticed prices going sideways along that London opening. So you might have got some break evens, some little stop loss hits, but overall you wouldn't have lost much or anything at all. Price goes sideways and you would have stayed out to the New York session. Then we have here the high volume time, which is obviously when the news is taking place. You wouldn't be looking for a trade here unless there is a clear liquidity target or something. You took the previous low again. So this here is your London session low. So this is a New York opening here. So now we focus on the New York opening. So if there was no trades available here, the next available setup would be with the New York opening. I haven't labelled the pre-London here actually, which is here. That's probably why, because it's at the same level. Anyway, there would be your pre-New York, So now you'd focus on the New York opening. Because price pushed below that liquidity and the whole structure of price, you'd be looking for a bullish move here. And that would be to at least retest this blue line, which is a good bearish or bullish confirmation. So with the New York opening, if it pushes down to retest this light blue line, which is the high volume level, and then you get a rejection of it, it's a good confirmation for the direction of the New York opening. And as you can see here, we retested that level and then continued down. But it's just a good confirmation to come out to listen to. Now going into the New York opening, you'd be expecting a push up to at least clear this high or clear the Asian session high up here. But overall, you'd be looking for a bullish move at the start until you saw one of these confirmations for a reversal. So that's why we zoom in a bit. This here was a bullish move. This is the one I took. Let's go on that candle. So it would be entering on that wick, looking for rejection and aggressive move up. As it clears this high, you move to break even. You might even take some partial profits. Once you start to see that rejection, that is a bearish confirmation. I did put that in the VIP group. And then you'd be looking for validation on that bearish continuation. Let me just... And you can see we got that from this retest here. So what I need to do is just go down to the 1 minute. So this is if you can handle everything. So this here is a 1 minute retest of the New York opening. You can see that there. So these are trade opportunities using the previous high as your stop loss. And then you'd be looking for a continuation down. This was a retest of the previous day, not a couple of days ago, New York opening. And you can see that there. And that is the New York opening here, which is retested here. So that is also, if you're fast enough, that is also a bullish trade too. So there's a lot of trade opportunities within this small amount of price action. So bouncing off that New York opening, you might have got a bullish move, bullish buy to the upside. I wouldn't be really looking to get in on the retest. As it rejects up, stop loss at the low, you'd have moved to break even. I took partial profits at the retest of the New York opening. So these are all quick 1 minute to 5 minute trade entries. And what you're trying to figure out is what the New York opening is doing. Is it moving to a discount or premium area, or is it a true move in one direction? Now our bias for this day was a continuation down. So seeing all of this happen at the New York opening would give you validation and a sell setup from the New York opening. And that is in the form of retesting the high volume time, impulse move down, and then retesting the New York opening. These are two strong bearish confirmations that you can identify on your chart. Price pushes down, takes this low, so by this time you'd have move these to break even, and you'd have took partial profits as it clears this low here. You might have even took a sell trade, one retesting the previous day New York opening, but I personally wouldn't have took that. I would have focused all my time on this area here. So it's just about preparing yourself on what to look at those session openings, and then listening to the price action and adapting yourself to follow those confirmations, and just listen to what price action is telling you. Is it giving you a full reversal, or are we just retesting the upside for a continuation down? Now that is going over Friday's price action. Message me if you've got any questions. Links all in the video description. Hope that helps. There wasn't really any other trades on Friday. Most trades were available in the New York session, and that is mainly because we consolidated sideways during the London session. So hopefully that helps. Take care. Have a good day.